Today, I'm going to talk about goal setting as a question you might be asked about in an interview. Obviously, organizations need to have their goals met or they will be unsuccessful. So, you're likely to be asked about how you meet goals, or if you're in a position where you have to set goals for yourself or your team about that. And your goals can be short term or long term. So short term, less than a year, long term, 3 to 5, or even longer. So typical types of questions you might get about goal setting is, tell me about a time when you had to meet a goal, or tell me about a time you couldn't meet a goal, or give me an example of a situation where you had to make goals for yourself or others. So when you answer these questions, always don't talk in generalities. Make sure you give specific examples, and the STAR formula is a great way to do that. S for situation, the T is for the task you had to do, the A is for the actions you took, and R, the important R, is for results. Now, often in goal setting, your interviewer may want to know about your own personal career goals. And the reason they want to do that is to see what you want to do and how that aligns with the job and what the situation is at that company. So, here are 3 things you should think about when you're asked this type of question, because people that answer this question often get it wrong. So, the first thing is, you should make it related to the job at hand. Remember, value. You need to show you have value to the organization, and they want to make sure that you are aligned with what they can offer. So make it related to the job. Second thing, I would stay away from personal goals. They're great if you want to climb Mount Everest, but the person that is listening to the answer really is more concerned about your professional goals. And the third thing is, make sure that these are realistic goals. Things that you actually could do within the time frame 3 to 5 years. Now, I know people have really great goals. They're very audacious goals, but I would only talk about things you realistically could get done. So how do you approach this answer? Well, first I would talk about short term. And short term is really going to be with this job, the role, the duties, and how that aligns to your career. Then you can talk about your long-term goals. And perhaps that is gaining knowledge, or perhaps it is going from individual contributor to people manager, or maybe it is managing projects. I would stay away from specific job titles and more about increasing in skills, knowledge, abilities that you're looking for. And then I would talk about what you are doing to reach those goals, whether that is additional education, potentially volunteer work that's related to that, maybe stretch projects you would like to do. Those are the types of things that will very much interest your interviewer, and that is how you win the interview.